Approximately a year or so ago, I was sitting on the couch. I thought I had fallen asleep, when in reality I was in a vision, an open vision. I have a large screen television in my living room. I was sitting on the couch watching television, and again I thought I was dreaming. As I watched, there was a weather broadcast that was on television, and there was a news anchor who said, "The most amazing thing is going on right now. It's tragic, and they were building this news broadcast around this event. And he said, normally hurricanes hit on the coastal lines. He said, but there is a hurricane that seems to be spreading down or coming across the heartland of America. At that point, he showed a satellite image of America, and I was horrified as I watched a storm covering from the northern border to the southern border. From east to west is this massive storm with the eye right over the center of America, a hurricane coming across the center of America.
How can that be?
This is how I believe it happened. Immediately it came back to this anchor. The anchor said, we have somebody on the ground in the eye of the storm. We're going to go to him now. They pitched it to a news reporter. This news reporter in the eye of the storm, and as you would see in a hurricane, the wind is blowing violently and they're being tossed to and fro. He said, this is the most amazing thing. I don't understand it. This is not a natural storm. That was his words. He said, this isn't normal. He said, look at what it's raining. And he reached down on the ground and he's picking up and he holds in his hand a fist of $1 bills. He said, this isn't natural. It's raining dollar bills. And the anchor and this correspondent went back and forth about the meaning of this dollar bills. He said, I don't understand. It's almost like they're worthless. They're worthless. It was raining dollars. About that time, it came back to the anchor. He said, ladies and gentlemen, another tragedy has hit America. He said, right in the heartland of America on the New Madrid Fault, a major earthquake has just hit, and immediately pictures of devastation began to pop up all over America, the heartland of America, along the New Madrid Fault, as earthquakes cause entire cities to crumble. And while I was sitting there, I heard a booming voice in behind my ear that said, they have divided my land, now I will divide their land.
And Leviticus says that Israel is God's land. He actually says, this is my land.
Mm-hmm. And the Word of God goes on to prophesy in Joel, I believe it is, that if we divide His land, that God will divide our land. I never realized the prophetic implications of that, but I knew immediately in my dream or in this vision that He was speaking about Israel, and specifically Jerusalem, and all that's going on right now, which tells me that this dream that I've had and all of the issues that are going on with Israel and Jerusalem that's taking place right now, Sid, it tells me that this dream that I had is about to unfold because I heard that. And I saw the incredible changes in the prices of currency. I saw silver, not gold, but I saw silver begin to drastically increase in value. Not gold, but silver, which to me is against my natural thinking. I don't really fully understand. I'm not an economist, I'm a preacher.
Well, I can tell you this. 20 years ago, I had a dream. I've only had a few dreams in my life in which God has come to me and spoken very, very, not symbolically, very clearly. And He told me the same thing. And that's one reason I'm really listening to what Shane is telling us. Go ahead.
I saw with that, riots begin to break out. Major cities all over America broke out in riots. People were rioting in the streets. And on the sign is, give us our entitlements. Give us our entitlements. And it was literally war. I mean, it looked like civil war within our borders, but it was all over the issue of the devaluing of money. And then, Sid, immediately I was caught up and I was sitting in a room with world leaders. I can tell you that China was there, Iran was there, Russia was there, and here's what's amazing, Putin was there. And he just got reelected.
So this is going to be soon.
This, in my opinion, this is very soon.
Or it might be taking place now, what you're about ready to share.
I believe it's unfolding in the background. And I believe that governments, world governments, including America, it knows it's getting
All
ready
right,
to happen.
what was going on with this meeting?
In this meeting, these world leaders were talking about how to devalue the currency of America by buying oil on another currency, with another currency. And somehow or another that would drive down the value of the American dollar. And when this happened, I realized this storm. As I'm sitting here watching this, I woke up and I realized I wasn't in a dream. I was still sitting up on the couch. I was looking at the television and I realized this was an open vision that God was showing me the storm that's about to come to America. And for you listeners that are watching right now, I'm telling you, you need to get ready and turn toward God. We are on troubling days.